Okay, No Mercy had two first time ever singles matches or main events. I'll get to those later. We begin with the raucous cheers of the conquering, returning hero, The Miz, taking on the... No? Not even crickets? Crickets not even sure for Jason Jordan? Jason Jordan. Miz retains, crowd loves it. Jordan gives a decently awkward promo in the ring about, the fans chant, lovingly chant, "You suck," when my dad comes out. But Miz, you do suck. Okay, Jason, we pair up with Apollo Crews. Thomas Neal does your talking, and that way then all the announcers can say, the ring announcers when you're in the match, is look at how highly athletic and gifted these two athletes are. Because that's really all they mention about you. Oh, great athletic background, so athletic, really athletic. Look at the power on display from these two. It's kind of sad. He'd been better off to have been still on SmackDown. He'd been part of a 6-man with Shelton Benjamin, Chad Gable, and Jason Jordan. And just been like a wicked, 3-guy team that is phenomenal collegiate athletes. But now he's going to flounder. Alright. The tag title match. Watching Cesaro lose his teeth, spit blood, and then still wrestle, and I was like, ooh, gotta put gloves on. He's bleeding all over. I'm like, oh. We're gonna get some filler in this match now. Yep. Now you've got Rollins and Sheamus duking it out. Sheamus getting into the ref's face. Just stalling for time, and they're like, okay. You've lost some teeth. Yeah, I lost some teeth. Okay. And some blood. Okay. But, solid match, man. Seeing Ambrose eat a white noise and then have Rollins top rope powerbomb on, second rope, breath rope, powerbomb on top and kicking out at 2 was sick. Great match. We're in an age of bizarrely phenomenal tag team wrestling at the big events. Great stuff. Bray Baller. I like the replay of you beat me as the demon, face me as the man. Oh, you're a man, face me, but I'm a god. Okay. Someone finally attacks Balor during his entrance. It's Bray. Beats him down. They do a rib injury. They do it the whole match. And then you see Finn win with the coup de grace, second one of the match. I thought it worked well. I like that they wounded him. They played off the, I summoned the power within you, but I created that power. I like where they're going with it. It's hard to figure where you go next. See, after you finish having a feud with Bray Wyatt, there's this kind of weird, miasma you're stuck in. It's like, well, you just defeated the supernatural character who's the eater of worlds, and the transitions are always rough, but solid match. The Fatal 5-Way Women match. They booked this well. They didn't just make it like we have Sasha and Bayley and 3 other people. Nia looked wicked. Whether it was, I'm a small and drop you, okay? You gonna go for a move? No, I'm like 8 times your size, little girl. Just wrecking people. Watching Emma try to powerbomb her off the apron was great. Seeing Emma holding on her legs dangling, loved that. It showed that she really couldn't do it. Then seeing Bayley come over for the help, and you can see her, I was like, I'm gonna drop kick her. But I think that Jax was hesitant to take the bump because she got really low, and then she landed like her shoulders and looked vicious. Still got in, wrecked some more people. She looked good. They made Emma actually look impressive. She's a solid athlete, solid wrestler. They did a good job making her seem, like how she actually should be portrayed. Sasha and Bayley, always great. I do like the fact that Alexa Bliss kind of just snuck one in and was able to retain. Thought it was good. Sneaky, crafty. It worked. It worked well. Dug it. Oh, I should mention doing the Am Rollins, the bar match. Seeing Ambrose take the Cesaro swing to the steel steps. Yeah, that step and ring post played a pivotal part in both teams. But wow, that was just so good. So good. That tells me now that New Day Usos, you put that match in a Hell in a Cell. If it's the final match, you put that in a Hell in a Cell. You let those two teams tear the place apart while wrapped inside a giant steel cage. Just saying. Cruiserweight title match was in the anonymous piss break spot. I loved that Neville was like, you're not even an athlete, Enzo. Enzo's going for the ropes. Neville holding, let's go. Let's go to the ropes. I can put you in any move that I want to, whenever I want to. He did a good job. He played it that arrogant, like, pfft. The court jester is below the king. Love the DDG. That's Enzo's, Brett's rope, jumping, hook on the guy, DDT. I remember seeing, I think it was Prince Iakea. In WWE used to use that knife. It takes a lot of timing to jump onto a guy, have that guy partially catch you, do the signal for a DDT, then the guy take it. I mean, it's just brilliant to see. Ref gets distracted, low blow, roll pan for the tights, Enzo wins. See that title change. Okay. I'm like the last time where someone beats Neville, then Neville kills them like a week later. But I'm okay with that. No problem with that at all. Or else they put it on Enzo. Cedric Alexander destroys him because of the Fatal 5 elimination match. You never know. Now, we get to our last two matches. Cena Reigns. I said earlier I was discussing their promo that it felt like John Cena was playing the part of The Miz. Roman Reigns playing the part of John Cena. Where Miz always gets the better of John during all of the promo segments. And then he just gets beat down mercilessly in the ring. This match felt like it should have been a lot more even. John listens to the crowd, starts to leave the match, eats a big right hand from Roman, and another one, and that pretty much sets the tone for the match, because John eats a big right hand and sells it like he's been shot with a cannon. He's in the point where he's selling between like the Shawn Michaels selling and the Dolph Ziggler selling. So it's between Shawn and a double Shawn. Never quite hits the triple Shawn, which is Shawn versus Hulk Hogan. And you see AA, Avalanche AA, the double AA, multiple spears, spear through a table. I'll be honest, I think that Roman needs to figure out how to do that spear spot through a table where he doesn't drill his head. I'm watching it and I'm like, oh, that's okay. You could have from Adam Copeland and be like, hey, word to the wise. Doing your spear like that into a table or off a ladder or off the top rope, that's why I'm retired. Find a better way of doing it. Roman hits a Superman punch, hits a single bounce, hits a single spear, and a double bounce. You hit rope spear. Oh. What do you think is going to hit the double bounce? Hit the rope, hit the other rope, and just have full power for the spear. And the match was okay. But then John stayed in the ring, lifted up Roman's hand. Said, good job. Roman left the ring. John got to kind of sit there and kind of have his moment. Crowd chant, "Thank you, John." I'm like, alright. I was thinking for a much more back and forth match instead of just Roman wears him down, a little bit of a Cena comeback, false finish, Roman back on top again, Cena gets in a couple of quick moves, false finish, Roman back on top again. It just felt like it was really disjointed. I expected Big Match John to put on a better show than this. And his top rope leg drop, that's becoming his Flair going to the top rope spot. You're like, you know what he's going to do? He's going to get caught in powerbound. He seems to have forgotten that Batista did that and injured him. So the match was okay. Braun, Brock Lesnar. It was like watching two semis at full speed slam into each other. Brock tried to get started early. Braun shut him down. Shut him down hard. We get a little flurry from Brock Lesnar. Brock gets in the Kimura. From that moment on, you can tell him Braun's arm is messed up. He just cannot seem to get it going. Out of nowhere, F5. By this time, the crowd's kind of out of it. I mean, the crowd was on fire a lot of the matches. And also, I think they just kind of went. Like, had Braun kicked out to the first F5, and then the match had gone on like another minute longer for a second F5, I think the crowd had got back into it. But it was like, okay. Once that initial rush of watching those two behemoths slam into each other kind of wore off, the match was just. And Brock's in suplexes now. Alright. Alright. Brock looks blown up. Braun looks blown up. And I was like, no. Felt like there's more athleticism when Braun took on Big Show in a cage. But Braun looked impressive. Brock retained. Not bad. It's only one title changed hand, the Cruiserweights title. We'll see how they deal with that on 205 Live after SmackDown Live.